Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer podcast. My name is Eric. He hate me 702, and as always, joined with me is
Jeremy with a G.
And today we are going to be going over. My bad. We're going to be going over some stuff. We're going to go over some John Gruden drama. I'm trying to scoot up. There we go. Some Washington football drama. We're going to go ahead and talk about our picks that we tweeted out earlier. Make sure you're always following us on all our social media. So as of right now, Kansas, hey. As of right now, I am 54-26. My dog is happy that my daughter just woke up. I went 12-4 last week, 54-26, and Jeremy right now is.
I went 6-10 last week.
He did. He went 6-10 last week, and right now he is. What are you? 38.
38-42.
38-42. He's 38-42.
Well, Eric is loving this season because he's the first time he's ahead of me by so much.
Also, going to do a real quick shout out. A friend of mine actually wrote this book. This is called The Private Big Frank. It looks like a cowboy and a horse because that's what he loved.
It looks like Brokeback Mountain type.
Yeah, okay. I said the same thing, right? But check this out. He was Tupac's bodyguard and Snoop Dogg's bodyguard. I'm a hurt her and Death Row Records bodyguard. He's actually in the movie All Eyes on Me. Hold on. Knock it off. I know somebody's sitting up there pulling their thing. Knock it off. I see it. Come here. So he's in the movie All Eyes on Me, the Tupac movie. They actually have him in the movie. So she was married to him, and this is a story based off of his life. So this is what I'm reading right now. I was supposed to read it like 6 months ago. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just get into. Oh, I'm gonna fight her today. Y'all definitely gonna have to bear with us today. My internet is trash as always, and I'm getting that shit fixed. So I know I keep saying that, but I'm actually in the process of doing that. I'm gonna call Cox and all that good stuff. But, buddy, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Shout out to my fiance for making our intro. Also, I'm gonna plug something else real quick because this place that we go to is absolutely amazing, right? If you've ever heard of like design and wine, where you paint and wine, well, this is like you take wood and make your own shit off of it. So she made this, colored it, wrote on it, all that good stuff. So, yep, that's gonna go right here from now on. So put that right there.
Just what's so that say? Established when?
Huh?
It's established when?
I don't. She meant to say that we were going to get us married in 2022. So in September. So that's why she's saying established.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't like that. What's up, dudes on the couch? Thank you for joining. Oh, by the way, I had some fun with him gaming on Twitch and the Average Gamer. That was so much fun. We did a Super Smash Bros. And we had a lot of fun doing that. So right now, yeah, my internet's fucking up. Okay, so right now we're gonna talk about the John Gruden drama, right?
Well, before we start, I got a question for you.
Okay, what's the question?
So, I don't know if you've seen the Cliff Kingsbury news that came out this morning.
Yeah, COVID.
So, what do you think the Cardinals do this week?
Oh, I think they win.
Without Kingsbury on the sideline?
I don't give a fuck about Kingsbury. That GM built a hell of a team. That team is ridiculous. I think Cliff Kingsbury's offense is very, very good. But again, I think it's more the players that he has than his offensive scheme. I think they'll be just fine without him. They're playing the Browns, right?
I think so.
Well, listen, the Browns have no fucking heart. Okay, they have no heart. They let Justin Herbert come back. They got no fucking heart. Move this over now since we saw it. Okay.
So the Chiefs don't have any heart either?
Right now, fuck no. Hell no. Man, a damn heart. Can't hold on to the ball. Can't grab the ball.
I guarantee that was so hard for you to say.
The fuck do we? How do we? We are getting beat by our own mistakes most of the time. And our defense, look, our defense, they're the most heartless motherfuckers in the world. Okay, how the hell you get your ass whooped every fucking week when you know you only need 2 stops to win a game? That's all you need, maybe 3. Get your ass whooped every week. So on to the topic. We're gonna talk about the John Gruden. Everybody know what happened with the John Gruden drama. We all know what happened with his ass. We saw him. We seen what happened. So because Jeremy is the resident Raiders fan, he's been having to deal with this. He's completely been having to deal with this. He was probably in a glass case of emotion this week. So what do you think? Let's have you start it.
I mean, did he get what he deserved? Absolutely. 100%. I 100% don't agree with anything that he said. But I feel like I want to take the Darren Waller approach to this.
Okay.
There's no you can't defend the guy for the emails that he sent. He put it in black and white, which is interesting because during the time you and I grew up, we knew anything you don't want to come out, don't put in black and white. But when do we? So how long do we vilify the man, and then turn around and teach him, educate him, and help him learn from what he did? You and I have said that he didn't have many years left with the Raiders, from what we thought anyway. I just don't know. Like, I've been getting messages, DMs all week for the last however long it's been. People asking me what I think about it. You and I have had conversations about it. Don't agree with anything that the man said. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard because I like John Gruden as a man, but after all this came out, it's like, when do I stop cursing his name and don't really want to say move on, but move past?
Okay.
I don't know. It's a slippery slope with this, and it's one thing about being a Raiders fan is we can never have a normal fucking season. There's always something that fucking throws us in a tailspin or whirlwind. I mean, we finally had a season where, you know, we were playing good. Not like past seasons where, you know, we start the season 6-2. But we had a season where the team was playing at a higher level than it has in the past. Okay. But then shit like this happens and it fucking just derails, takes all the air out of the hot air balloon, the fucking demotivates the team, creates division in the locker room. I don't know. It's a difficult one for me.
I can imagine that. I can definitely imagine that. We've talked about it briefly, but I've tried as much as possible to not. Okay, me and you gonna fight, dog. I just squirted my daughter with water from across the room.
That was not. It's not like you needed a commentary on.
Yeah, you said come here, Kansas. Now the damn guy outside is spray washing his yard, you know, power washing it, and it reminds her of the pound, I think, because she barks whenever she hears that. So I mean, what I was saying. Okay, back to what I was saying. So I tried. We talked about it, but I didn't really really go in deep with you and everything. So I'm sure you were getting bombarded and going through like your own emotions at the time. Is this surprising to me? No, not at all. It's not surprising at all. I don't think anything is surprising anymore in this day and age with what we see that comes out and with the culture and everything like that. Was I upset? No, because it wasn't surprising, but I'm a Chiefs fan, so I don't give a fuck. I was more bothered by the fact that Mark Davis seemed forced to fire him. Even his interview afterwards, which we'll get into later, when he said, I'm not going to comment, I'm going to give the NFL has all the answers. That bothered me more than anything. Again, it's about the teaching and the learning and helping him. Let's stop. This motherfucker's how old? He's 60. He should know. He's literally grown up or grown as an adult, surrounded by minorities. No matter where he coached football since the fucking 80s. I mean, Sterling Sharp played with him on Green Bay Packers, Shannon Sharp's brother. So this Keyshawn Johnson has literally been saying he doesn't trust him at all. Thanks him for his championship, but never really liked him. He's been saying that for years. But I mean, he's 60 years old. Yeah, he should have learned. He hit all the points in his talking statement, in his press conference. I don't want to talk about this. I don't remember what I did 10 years ago. I don't have a racist bone in my body. Do I think he's a racist person? Like, no, he doesn't hate black people. But would he want them to date his daughter? Probably not. Definitely not. What bothers me more about this is how did he fool the public for so long? Like, he was beloved. He's been wrong as a quarterback guru forever. He loves Nathan Peterman. You as you were saying, you guys were finally having a good season. But it's like the world was so shocked because they were like, oh, this is Chucky, his face and all this. When Al Davis traded his ass, we should have realized back then something wasn't right about him. Not knowing everything I knew about Al Davis at the time, did not know nothing about his history as I do now. But I mean, hindsight's 2020. But looking back, we should have known when those two, Bruce Allen and John Gruden, went up against Al Davis on a regular basis, we should have known that there was something wrong with that man. You don't just trade a guy that leads you to the AFC Championship. So, which one to me is the real Gruden? The one that was in the emails. I mean, you can't hurt everybody. Like, he hurt everybody. Like, Black people. Carl Nassib. Now, we can say what we want to say and say that he wasn't talking about him. He could have been talking about that particular person. We can also say it was a different time. Yeah, I know that. Michael Sam. Of course, he wants to talk about Carl Nassib or Carl, whatever his name is. Don't make me fuck that name up again. But he was talking about Michael Sam. But we can say it's a different time. We can give them all of the excuses that we want to give them. But he literally has players on his team that he hurt. And let's put it this way. The fact that they have to come out and speak for them, look, Josh Jacobs, they can all say what they want to say. I mean, they know him a lot better than we know him. Do you see what I'm saying? So Josh Jacobs can sit up there. I'm not mad that any Raiders player comes out and supports him. That's what they're supposed to do, even no matter the race, skin tone, or whatnot, because they have a different relationship with that man than we do. But as far as the real John Gruden is to me, the real John Gruden is the one in the emails. He's the one, look, if you heard me half the time I was off the fucking air, I say a lot of shit. I have no problem admitting it. I say a lot of fucked up ass shit. But I'm also not claiming that I'm not a stereotypical person or I'm not a racist person. Or granted, I don't feel that I'm racist, but I talk shit. So I mean, but we also know, and he's too damn old to know to get caught in 4K. You said it as a rule. You don't write that shit down. You don't. There's no shit ever that they would ever be able to pull up in an email from me at all. Now, text messages, that's a totally different thing. But most times in an email, you'll never be able to get me from that. You're not getting me from that. Now, if you record my conversations, I'm pretty fine.
Bro, if they record the conversation between you and I, we're both fucked.
We're both fucked. We came up with us being president before our conversation and actually started talking about how we were going to enact it. So, with that said, I think he is who he was in the emails. When you're around your friends, when you're around your close confidence, when you're around people that you trust, you tend to let your guard down and let everything out. People at work do not know you the same way that your family or friends know you. And that's just the way I'm just gonna leave it like that. Like, the emails is the real one. You can't hurt everybody and then not address it.
I mean, I do agree that Goodell is a fucking pussy.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with that.
I agree with that part. He's a big little bitch.
I don't disagree with that.
There ain't no motherfucking way you're gonna tell me you have 650,000 plus motherfucking emails, and the only fucking email.
See, I'm quick with the switch. You see, I'm quick.
Fucking negative was John Gruden's.
Not true. Not true.
Little bitch.
That's not true. That's actually not true. It was released during Monday Night Football, but nobody's talking about it. They have emails from Bruce Allen. Here we go. The emails reveal close relationship with Jeff Parrish. They have emails with somebody that was the head of the council, or they was actually on the NFL council or something like that, and helped get rid of penalties and flags and let them trade people and got rid of fines for them. I think that's Jeff Parrish, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on.
So here's the statement from the Associated Press. There's 650,000 plus emails, and you can't tell me there's not one reply from fucking Bruce Allen to John Gruden.
No, there is. I'm telling you. I'm reading the article. Look, let me pull it up. The problem that you have.
Let me tell you what. Let me go to any big corporation and pull 650,000 plus emails. I guarantee you, I'm finding dirt on somebody.
Listen, this is the issue that you have. Nobody's covering it. ESPN's not talking about it. Because here you go. NFL's top lawyer, Jeff, brokered penalty, trade diversity jokes, and emails with ex-Washington football president Bruce Allen. The problem that you have is Bruce Allen he's not in the NFL.
But the emails are during the time he was in the NFL.
But he's no longer in the NFL right now.
So it don't matter.
I know.
So occurred while you were working for that fucking employer.
But how are they going to punish him? So they focused on John Gruden because he was in the NFL.
Look, There is no fucking way you're gonna tell me that. What was it last night? The NFL puts out a statement. It says the NFL has found no other current personnel that have sent emails with racist, homophobic, or misogynist language like those written by John Gruden that led to his resignation.
Okay, so
you are a goddamn lie.
This is the issue with that, okay?
There's no current personnel. What about your fucking attorney? What the fuck his fucking name is? Jeff.
He's not with the Jeff Patch. I don't think he's with the league anymore.
Yes, he is. He works for the NFL.
Oh, he's a lawyer. Yeah. So again, he's a lawyer. He's not NFL personnel.
He's a current personnel. He is on the NFL's payroll.
But he's contracted out.
He is on the NFL's payroll, which makes him a current personnel.
No, that's not true. My sister's law firm was on Trump's payroll, but they're not his employees.
If he's not a current personnel, how can the NFL tell a journalist that they can't have an interview with him? The NFL decided that he couldn't have that interview.
Yeah, okay.
About his email.
Listen, you mean to tell me you don't have an email from Dan Snyder? Like you're thinking too low. You're thinking too fucking low. Okay, that's the problem. You're thinking too low. You're thinking about the personnel and the employees. I'm thinking about the motherfucking owners. Are you trying to tell me that you do not have an email from Dan Snyder's racist ass to Bruce Allen or John Gruden? Are you telling me that you don't have an email from the Titans racist ass owner back then?
The higher you get from that is Goodell's pussy ass himself.
Well, that's because he doesn't work for the teams, the NFL. He works for the owners. So they'll just get rid of him and bring in somebody else. Like that's what we're forgetting. The owners are so inclusive because they don't let nobody to the fucking table. Like when you look at, we've talked about this. There's Khan, there's I think the Asian lady from Buffalo, right? And there's like one or two more, but you don't have anybody from the table that represents people.
Yeah.
Majority of them are old white rich men that they were around and grew up when it was okay for them to call everybody the N-word and say what the fuck they want to say. They grew up at a time where me and you would be looked at totally different for doing this podcast than what we are as of now. So
probably back then I probably still would have told them to go fuck themselves.
But that's the issue. Do you see what I'm saying? Like the way the NFL operates. And yes, do I believe John Gruden was the fall guy, the 650,000 emails? Trust me, they have found tons of shit. But the most incriminating thing, I think, is probably on the owners, and they're not going to release that shit. Unless the owners are smart enough to not do that shit. But we've seen the dumbass movie. We've seen the movie. The college scandal movie. The college scandal movie. Dumb rich white people don't know what the fuck they be doing. Point blank. Now, see, again, I say some racist ass shit, but I'm not claiming that I'm not fucking racist. I'm not racist, but I just say racist ass shit.
Look, you want me to start on white people?
So, hold on. I'm about to get this. They should be allowed, P. Diddy and the group, to buy the Panthers. Oh, I completely agree with him on this. Look, first of all, let's slow the roll on P. Diddy, okay? I would prefer like Jay-Z. I would prefer, but I love Sam. He is amazing. He is absolutely amazing. So, listen, but that's the problem that we have. You don't have people to the table. When you look at other organizations, the organizations that are a lot more forthcoming and a lot more proactive towards these social issues, whether it's the transgender movement, the gay community. I'm not trying to say that name because I'm going to fuck it up.
Look, I don't care how proactive they are. Let me have at it with their fucking emails.
Yeah, I know that. Dude, the NFL is not. The NFL is reactive. The NFL releases shit all the time. We've seen this multiple times. Ray Rice hit his girl in the elevator. They suspended him for 4 games. The video comes out. Oh my God, he's fucking gone. Like, we see the way they react. They are very, very look, I'm telling you, they got a Skype call. I'm telling you right now. They got some shit between these motherfuckers. They got a Skype call. They got a FaceTime. They got something that says, y'all motherfuckers, no, you did some badass shit. And it's probably way worse than what we're even thinking. Like, it's probably way worse than just emails. I'm talking about some Ashley Madison type shit.
Well, I mean, according to the NFL, it's not.
I'm talking about some Jeffrey Epstein type shit. Like,
but according to the NFL, it's not. According to Roger Goodell, John Gruden.
According to the NFL, they're a changed league and they don't do this, so they went and fired the white guy.
That's why they still have.
Not an employee. Now, should he have been gone? Yes. Yes, he should have been.
Yeah.
But let's just talk. Gruden was the fall guy.
Yes.
Because all this information that has been leaked after that, and like, first of all, it came out to the New York Times. The New York Times got it. They leaked the information about the racist emails about DeMaurice Smith. Okay? I don't give a fuck what you say. Rubber lips. Shut the fuck up. That's the stupid excuse I've ever heard. I call everybody rubber lips or loose lips that lie. Shut the fuck up. Then you have fucking rubber lips, bitch, because you lie all the fucking time. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my life. Sorry. But, so you had that leak. I'm not blaming Mark Davis for not firing him on that day because they got it on Friday. But nothing happened, and then you had the leak on Monday from the Washington Post. So you had two big national newspapers. This wasn't
the other way around.
Or the other way around. Okay, this wasn't fucking Adrian Wojnarowski. This wasn't Adam Scheffner. This wasn't Sham. This was literally huge news outlets that were leaking this shit. So yes, he was the fall guy. They can leak whatever the fuck they want. And they're gonna slowly leak more and more. And it's gonna go under the table, just like this Bruce Allen thing that I just showed you guys. Like the NFL response, like when you look at this, so just look, listen. Parrish oversaw a revocation of a Washington fine of $15,000. Allen and Pash shared jokes about diversity efforts. Pash reassured Allen amid Washington football scandals in 2018. So the NFL response was communication between league office employees and club executive occurs on a regular basis. Pash is a respected high-character NFL executive, so he is a thing. An effort to portray these emails as inappropriate is either misleading or...
I like how you tried to slide that in without me hearing it.
Huh?
I like how you tried to slide that in without me hearing it.
Well, you're completely right.
So he is a thing.
So he is a fall guy because they have tons of more shit. And let's be honest. We know they're racist and they're homophobic we know this. This is not something that is a shock. Colin Kaepernick, bitches. Like, they just listen to the quotes that they were said. They've literally said the prisoners are running the asylum. Like, we know this is a racist ass, homophobic ass league. We know they want to keep it the way they want to keep it. They want to keep their social structure. We know that they have a very prison and slave mentality. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. But at the same time, Gruden's a fall guy. Did he deserve to be fired? Yes.
Absolutely.
But if nothing else comes out, he's completely the fall guy.
But I will tell you, all these people ripping Mark Davis. I got enough to rip Mark Davis. But
can I just tell you something? You were doing fabulous leading into segues. Go ahead. Or leading into the banners. Go ahead. I just wanted to appreciate you on that.
No. So, I'm gonna rip Mark Davis. Don't worry about that. He's a little fucking bitch too. Dan Snyder should have sold Washington a long fucking time ago.
Of course. Look, when you're rich, you don't need to buy shit.
He's got money to buy a fucking haircut, but he still has that stupid fucking bowl from the 30s.
He does that on purpose to let me.
Somebody needs to break that fucking bowl that he's using.
All right, go ahead and talk about Mark Davis.
Anyway, I don't fault the organization for waiting a couple days to let Gruden go. And the reason I don't is because he had $100 million contract. So, and it's not like getting the legalities when you're forcing somebody to resign or you're looking at the contract, looking for ways to get out of it. So I don't necessarily fault them for waiting a couple of days to get all their ducks in a row, so to speak. You know, make sure they have the legal jargon, the legal structure, everything good, just in case. You know, Davis could have went to him and said, "Hey, you know, we'll put together a fucking severance package. Here's $5 million. You don't say anything else about the Raiders." But we all know, with an organization like the Raiders, you know, they moved from Oakland to Vegas, and their value ballooned beyond comparison. And it's something Mark Davis hasn't had to look at as far as, you know, the team worth and all that. He looked like he's trying to take Jim Carrey's fucking spot. Now, on the other hand, watching this whole incident go down makes me miss Al Davis even more. Because, yes, Al Davis would have fired John Gruden and not asked for his resignation. And would have told the league to go fuck themselves. And he wouldn't have been silent about it. Mark Davis is a little bitch in my eyes. Like, he's not his father. He's not anywhere close to being his father. I mean,
look, I agree with you. I completely agree with you on that. I don't have any issue with him not firing him on Friday. After hearing Keyshawn Johnson talk about it, and I recommend anybody go listen to that. Friday, you get the emails at a certain time, you get the legality, you're sitting up there like, oh shit, again, the contract, of course. That's a huge deal because he still had so much fucking money left on his contract.
And so I mean, let's not lie. Davis don't have no fucking money. Yeah, he's got an organization that's worth billions now.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still broke.
Yeah. So he's got that contract, and then you got to go and check this shit out to make sure it's real, because you don't know in this fucking day and age. And then it's Friday. So Saturday, you got teams coming into town. Browns are coming in. Bears are coming. I mean, you got them coming into town. You're setting up the logistics for the rest of the day. You're making sure everything's in order for the game on Sunday. And then you're still looking over this shit. But you have so much other stuff because it's a home game. So much more stuff than we realized that if it was an away game. And then Sunday comes and the game's there. And you play the game. Now, Monday, you have the issue where you can sit down and finally shift through all this stuff. But my issue is not that you shifted through all this stuff. Not that you were forced to, not that it makes it look like you were forced to sign to fire him. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's true.
The sad part is I like Shad Khan.
Khalil got his Mac.
Khalil Mack didn't get really anything on John Gruden.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying he got fired the day after he lost.
But I mean, it was Justin Fields who won that game, not Khalil Mack. Let's not lie to ourselves.
Yeah, true. So
I love Khalil Mack to death, but
so you had in that scenario, you had plenty of time to think about it. The issues I have is you haven't talked about it. When you talked about it, the comment that you said was literally like, I'm not going to comment on that, Al Davis. Like, you sound like a pissed off child that just had to like get rid of their fucking pet. Like, that's what you sound like. You sound like a kid about to throw a tantrum because your mom told you to go put that shit back. Like, you know what happens? You need a fucking spanking. That's what you sound like. Like, and that irritates me so bad because I used to hate Al Davis with a passion. Just being a Chiefs fan, not knowing anything about him. Just a dumbass kid going, oh, that's a Raiders fan. And as I grew older, the more shit that I learned about him, the more I was like, whoa, this dude is way bigger than what we ever thought. Like, I can't hate on this guy. He did not. Amy Trask said it amazingly on the Keyshawn and Jay Will and Max show. He hired you regardless of gender, color, height, weight. It did not matter. 90% of the things that didn't matter to getting the job done. He hired you on basically that 10% that didn't matter. If you can get the job done, you got the fucking job done. So, like, yes, I don't know how he would have reacted because I don't know him, but I can tell you what I can speculate on. John Gruden would have been fired that day. That day. Because Al Davis would have literally came out and said, no. You said it once. You said it more than once. You would have never.
Al Davis would have said, I may be the poorest owner in the league, and I may lose a lot of fucking money from this, but Gruden, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Because he would have not had that. He was boisterous. He did everything in his power to make the Raiders win, but he was not that way. And again, Mark Davis, you're not your dad, and I'm not saying you are, and you didn't work for your job. You inherited it. So regardless, you were most likely going to get it. And John Gruden was your guy. And that bothers me more than anything. That I get it. If a boss came to me and said I had to fire my friend, I'd be highly, highly upset.
I mean, I can look at it this way. Because it all came out, the resignation, all this shit came out on the anniversary of Al Davis's death.
Yeah. Yeah, conspiracy theories like a motherfucker.
So I mean, and that's all we can really do is just speculate.
So in that scenario, he would have. So my issue with him is, you're his friend. That's your boy. You know he said this shit before. That's his boy. That's the way I felt like. The way you went over there, yes, the legalities, the way you talked about it, the way you sounded mad, that is a friend of yours and that's your boy. Jeremy is my boy. I know Jeremy. I know the shit he says. I also have another friend that I know, and I know the shit he says. Two totally different people, but I know it. So it's one of those things like
I don't say what I say with pointed.
You know what your people say. And that's not a shock to you. So I'm just looking at you a little cross because your dad was a man of the people, of all people, and you don't seem like you are. But I mean, what do the Raiders do from here? How do they handle this? Because I'm gonna use your quote, Jeremy, okay? Can the Raiders get over this? You know the shit you said with the Drew Brees. Oh, how the players gonna play for him? Because you like the drama. The drama is always your reasoning why. Is the drama going to be too much for the Raiders?
I don't think so. I think any other year, I think it would have hurt them and they wouldn't be able to bounce back. Even though it's only week 6, I think in past years, it would have deflated them to the point where they lost all morale and whatnot. This season, we have a different locker room. We have all our players are supporting each other, no matter what their views are on the topic, whatever. I feel like tomorrow is going to define what the Raider season is going to look like.
Okay.
Because I feel like, I mean, I don't know. Personally, I feel like it's not going to derail it. Gruden's gone. They got Rich Bisaccia as the interim head coach, which, I mean, I'm sure you've seen it over the last couple of days. He's kind of like a unicorn. He's a loved coach throughout the league. Everybody loves him. And he stands in. When have you seen an interim head coach or a head coach or any coach stand in a fucking press conference and say, oh, good question. I'll get back to you. And write shit down.
Yep. Nope.
So I think the Raiders, I don't want to say get over it, but I think, well, what's irritating me about the situation is all these players are being questioned and vilified by media about it like they had something to do with this whole situation. And I don't agree with that.
Do you think that is taking away their focus from preparation in the game?
I think the media is trying to get them off their game by continuously asking them questions about the situation that, quite frankly, none of these players knew about. Some of these players weren't in the league at the time. From 2010, how many of the players on the team were in the NFL?
No, I get you. But I mean, they still had contact with them. So they're probably trying to see if they were like, what their thoughts are, because they literally still played under him for at least.
I get it, asking them for thoughts, but to continuously ask them for their thoughts. Like, bro, you've already asked it.
Yeah.
You've asked that fucking question. Why are we asking? Why am I standing up here answering it again?
But that's the media. That's what they do.
But no, I don't think this derails the Raiders season. Look, just like everybody's been saying, we're 3-2. It's week 6. We got the Broncos this week. I think this Broncos game is going to define what the Raiders season looks like for the remainder of this year.
Well, if that's the case, y'all gonna have a bad fucking season. Y'all gonna have a bad. I just think this is a horrible, horrible game for you guys. If it was without Gruden and all the drama, I think it would be a great game.
I think the Donkeys are going back to the pasture.
But I think coming off of 2 losses, having a new head coach, which of course is going to have to establish the same game plan. They're going to keep the same game plan. We know that.
But it's not really
going to Denver, Mile High Stadium, and playing a very, very good defense when your whole focus has constantly been interrupted by the media. And that's the only problem. That's the issue.
Playing a very good defense. Where's their fucking defense?
I mean, they're good.
Where's their very good defense?
Would you say the Bears have a very good defense?
They played what? The top 3 fucking worst teams in NFL week 3, and since then they've lost?
Would you say the Bears had a good defense?
Well, I mean,
they've given up points. They've given up a lot of points and lost. And
but I mean, at least the Bears have Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks. Like
they got Von Miller, buddy.
They got Von Miller. That's all they got.
No, they got some other players. I just don't know them. I'm not a Broncos fan.
They haven't showed up.
Okay, so out of their 5 games, they've held 3 opponents to 13 and under. Now, granted, those were the 3 shittiest teams in the league. And then the other 2, they're averaging 23, 27 points. So for those 2 games, 50s are giving up 25 points a game.
So when they play actual teams, they score more.
Yeah, but again, I mean, what is deep? 25 points a game is probably not that bad in the NFL right now. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not really that bad. I'm trying to look it up to see because, you know, I'm always wrong.
They've got Von Miller.
Come on, give me some more.
Maybe Kyle Fuller and Patrick Surtain, but Patrick Surtain's a rookie.
Okay, so let me just shut the fuck up right now because 25 points a game would put them would put them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put about 10th from last. So about 20th. So, but I mean, realistically, no, that's not even that bad because the lowest is Buffalo. Denver with 15, but you got so between 20 and 25, there's like fucking 12 teams. So they'd be an average defense, but they're averaging 15.2 points per game. So I mean, yard wise, let's see, passing yards per game. They're giving up 270 yards per game. They're giving up 292 yards per game. That's still fucking good, dude. That's still good. Like, that's still, I mean, you guys in yards are giving up 339, so you're not far, but that's still fucking good.
The Broncos' top defense is Kareem Jackson with 19 tackles.
Okay.
Just so you know, Denzel Perryman has 60.
Who's that?
He's a linebacker for the Raiders.
You know why that is? Because you fuckers allow more points. That's why. That means teams. Listen, that means teams have the ball for longer against you. If you have a good defense,
Kareem Jackson is a safety.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, Buffalo Bills.
He's got 18 tackles and an interception.
Buffalo Bills have the best defense in the league. Okay, where's defense? Defense, come on. Tackles. Where the fuck is tackles? Okay, their highest tackler has 21. Oh, no. He has 30. That's Trayman Edwards, who's a linebacker. So, I mean, again, you have 60. That guy has 61. He still has 30 more than the Buffalo Bills, who have the best defense in the league. When you have the best defense,
Denzel Perryman has 39 solo tackles.
Tremaine Edwards,
19.
Tremaine Edwards has 20 solo tackles and 10 assists. He has 30 total tackles. 30. He's the highest tackler in their team. On the Buffalo Bills that have the top defense in the league. When you have the top defense, a lot of times your individual stats aren't as great because people don't have the ball as long. But we're going to get on to Sean Taylor. We'll get on that real quick. Get on that. What do you think of Sean Taylor's retirement?
I think it's
retiring the jersey.
I think it's a stunt right now. It adds insult to injury.
I do. I agree with you. We tweeted out that it was awesome and disheartening at the same time. 1, 3 days notice. You could have said in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or the next home game. You see what I'm saying? 2, y'all had like 6 years to do this shit. You're going to do it now, right? And I guarantee you, emails are about to hit the floodgates. They about to hit the floodgates really, really fast because this is only the tip of the iceberg.
Did he just say they have Bradley Chubb as well, who's played 1 game this season?
He did just say that.
And has 1 solo tackle?
Again, the defense, well, 1 game, that's not bad, of course. So
in 1 game, if you don't have a solo tackle in 1 fucking game, bro, like,
all right.
are you?
We got to get into the weekly picks, buddy. Got to get into them.
Well, finish your Sean Taylor. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But
no, you good. Sean Taylor. It's amazing and disheartening. Like they had so much time. We just know what's going to happen.
Why now?
We know
on 3 days notice. On 3 days
notice.
Have
some fucking racist emails come out. That's why. I guarantee you in a week or 2 days there's gonna be a whole bunch of shit. It's called damage control. These motherfuckers are scared for what's gonna come out. They were like, oh shit, they got John Gruden. He wasn't even fucking working with us. Oh my God. Wait till we see everything else. What's the first thing we can do so we're not racist? We already changed our fucking name. Sean Taylor. That's how that went. That's exactly how that fucking conversation went. So yeah, fuck Washington.
And fuck Denver.
Denver's gonna whoop y'all ass this Sunday.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna be next to each other.
Watch what happens.
We gonna bet on it? We gonna bet on it?
Washington beats the Chiefs.
We ain't even talking about that shit right now, okay? Why are you bringing up my team? Why are you taking a dig at my team? We talk about your team. Your team is in the drama. My team sucks right now. We know that.
We're going into week 6 picks, everybody, and
please say you did not pick the. Please say you picked Washington. Please say you're switching.
No. Just because you asked, I'm not going to. Look, I was thinking about switching, but just because you asked, I'm not going to now.
I did not say Green Bay. What the? I said NFL week 6, and Green Bay Packers came up. And I didn't even pay attention. I just clicked on it. Okay. So we both picked. You know what? We're just going to share the screen real quick so we can get to it. Yeah, we both picked the Bucks. All right, so we both got the Bucks last night or Thursday night, so we're 1-0, which not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. Can't get mad at that. So let's go ahead and go next. You got I know who you got. You got the Dolphins and the Jaguars, right? I mean, Dolphins and Jaguars. You got the Jaguars, right?
Well, if the Jaguars just fucking win, I can stop picking them.
I know that's why you picking them. So I'm helping you out. You getting the Jaguars because you said you were gonna pick them until they won, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not picking the fucking
Jaguars. Stand by my word.
I'm going with the Dolphins. Tua is coming back.
Hey, I stand by my word.
Let's go, Tua. All right, what do we got next? We got the Vikings and the Panthers. Who you got?
I got the Panthers.
Again, we both agree on that. I took the Panthers too. I don't know why, but I took them. Okay. Chargers, Ravens.
Ravens.
Fuck the Chargers. Fucking charged up bolts, bitch. Ravens. Ravens all day. Rams, Giants. I know who you're picking. I'm wrong. You didn't pick them.
I took the Rams.
Rams.
Look, Daniel Jones just cleared concussion protocol today.
And Saquon Barkley's out.
Right.
Yeah. I know. I'm with you.
They got Devontae Booker.
Yeah, I'm with you. I was just kind of surprised. I didn't really pay attention to that one even. Okay. So Texans, Colts.
I'm going with the Colts.
Yeah. I can't go with the Texans on this one. Fuck the Texans.
Like, it's not a great pick either way, but
no, it's not. And it's gonna be but it's probably a really good game. Chiefs, Washington. I'm going Chiefs. We can see it in the background.
I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm not going to switch.
All right.
You shouldn't have asked. Because I was going to switch to Washington.
Packers, Bears.
Packers.
I don't trust the Bears 2 weeks in a row. Bengals, Lions. Damn, we got a lot of similar picks this week.
Bengals.
I think so far
we picked the same.
The only one we have not picked the same
Dolphins and Jaguars
is the Dolphins. Yes, exactly.
So if I have a bad week, we're both having a bad fucking week.
And he actually sent his picks before he texted them to me before I did mine. So like he texted them and then I did mine afterwards. So that's kind of outstanding. Well, get the hell out.
Whoa, what the fuck did that say?
Kill all black people.
Did that say what the fuck? Wait, where the fuck did that come from?
That's the guy. Like, how do we? Yeah, that's a.
Who the fuck is that?
He's got Hitler on his fucking thing. I don't fucking know.
What
My
the
bad,
fuck?
Joe. I didn't realize that.
Bro,
I didn't realize that. I'm sorry.
Fucking Vegas, you fucking piece of shit.
I didn't realize who that was. I just saw it and didn't
It's got to be a dumb fucking white person. It's got to be a dumb fucking Howley.
Yeah, I blocked him. I blocked his ass. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Yeah, fuck yo bitch ass. Look, it's okay. He's a troll. He's a troll. He's got a fucking thing of Hitler in his thing. I mean, I don't understand how people represent losers like that. I mean, he lost severely and killed himself. So where the fuck were we at? Chiefs and Bengals Lions. Okay, this is an. What are you looking for?
Bro, I'm so fucking pissed right now.
Oh, to that guy. Cardinals, Browns.
Browns.
Got Cardinals. Got Cardinals. Right. And this is why Jeremy stays off social media. Cowboys, Patriots.
Cowboys. So we picked two different. Broncos, Raiders. Raiders. You. Broncos, me. So we got three different. Seahawks, Steelers. Geno Smith for MVP.
Ah, shit. God damn it. I forgot to see. Oh, no. I'm switching my pick right now.
Go ahead, switch it. Hey, take Big Ben's non-running fucking fat ass.
No, I'm going to go with Seahawks. Chris Carson's on IR, though, too. He just went on IR.
Take Big Ben's fat ass. Go ahead.
Bills, Titans.
Fucking donut boy number 2.
I definitely donut boy number 2.
Roethlisberger.
Oh.
You got Jamarcus Russell number 1, and now you got Roethlisberger. You got donuts on it.
I got the Bills. You got the Titans, right?
Yeah, I got Titans.
Yes. Okay. All right. So,
bro, I think I've had enough of social media today.
Honestly, I did too. I completely did. That was not fuck that dude. That was not good. If he's still watching, just there you go. Put more black people up on the screen. You.
Bro, you really want to piss him off? Put Kaepernick up there.
Oh yeah, I don't have that one. I don't have that one. Everybody that watched, I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you go and watch Dudes on the Couch on Twitter. On Twitter. Follow him on Twitter at dudes_couch. Make sure you go and check him out on Twitch. He has some hilarious challenges that he does with his games. One challenge I watched was where he had to curve all balls when he was playing Mario Golf. Pause, that didn't sound right. I saw your face. He was playing Mario Golf, and he had to curve the balls. He had to swing. Sam, help me out.
Bro.
Sam, help me out. You had to curve. You had to
you
curved it. You curved.
Hey, did you let a cat out of the bag or?
No, I did not.
Bro.
Oh, also, happy birthday to Sam. His belated birthday was a couple days ago.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I think it was like a week ago. But shout out to him.
I don't go on the Benchwarmers Twitter that much. There's too many people over there for me.
Yeah, shout out. And Jeremy, you got anything else to say?
No, I was looking for my gun earlier.
I know you were. I definitely know you were. So
but it's in the bedroom.
With that said, Jeremy, take us home.
Put me in, coach.
Peace.